and welcome to day 3 of Ultimate Venice. Today I'm at St. Marco's Pier. We're going to catch the number 1 and we're going to start doing island hopping. But first stop, let's go to Arsenal. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so I've made it to Arsenal and now across the river at St. George's Island. We might check that out a little bit later. But over there we have the Naval Museum. Now this entire area is all about where they used to build all the ships, and because it was such a big secret that they wanted to keep and it was like the most important thing that they did here, it's actually like in a massive fortress because they didn't want anyone stealing all the secrets. So let's go and find out a little bit more about the shipbuilding. It's not included in the Venice pass, but it is about €10 to visit. It's not bad. So the first thing you get to see are all the weapons that they used to use on the ships. It's quite interesting. Model of a fort. But what we want to see are the ships. We want to see the ships because we're going to be doing a lot of kind of boating today, going around to different islands. So I want to know about the ships. So let's have a look at that. I think all these boats are a little bit too small for me. Okay, it's getting bigger. Getting bigger, getting bigger. I'm on the gondola. This must be the Christopher Columbus one. I think this is the actual boat he used to discover America. I'm pretty sure that's right. So this looks like one of those kind of fortress entrances, kind of guarding the entrance to where the shipbuilding place is. Looks really interesting. So this is all in the Arsenal. So why? We're going to go and have a look and see what we can find. So, as part of the ticket for the Naval Museum, there's the next part, which is actually the shipbuilding part. So let's go in and take a look. Now that's more like it, Captain Roger. What is that? It looks like a massive steam type ship. Whoa. Madness. This isn't madness. This is Sparta. Now, I don't care what you say. That's mine. Now that's a big boat. Someone's been playing Quidditch. It's definitely my biggest fan. And this video is going to be propelling my career. So we're going towards another church now. St. Peter's, which is San Pietro. So this morning I had the leftover pasta, which was great. I also had toast with cream cheese and salmon and some kind of mozzarella and salami and some boiled eggs. So I mean, if I had that in a restaurant, that would have cost loads of money, probably like €45 or something, the amount that I had. So great money saving tips. Okay, let's go and see if we can find this church. We've got some of the people must be really tall to be able to hang up all their clothing like up there. I don't know how they reach it otherwise. Quite interesting. That's what I've noticed. Looks like it's on a kind of a pulley system, so they can put it and they can pull it across. That's quite interesting. Don't know if they'll get enough sunlight in a narrow alleyway like this though to actually dry the clothes, but hey. St. Peter's is there, and we've got this massive tower. I think it looks leaning. It's not the Leaning Tower of Pizzas, but it's definitely leaning. So we're going to go over there and check out the church. Yes, I did say pizzas. All right, let's go over there. No photos allowed. Didn't say anything about video though. Okay, so saw the church. Now I'm walking around this little part of the island so I can get to the boat. So instead of having to walk all the way back to Arsenal, there should be one like a part I can pick, like a pier I can pick the boat up from here, and that will take me to Murano. So I need to catch the 4.1 bus, water bus. So let's go find that and begin our island hopping journey. Yeah. Okay, so 4.1 goes around Venice and then goes to Murano. 5.1 goes around Venice but doesn't go to Murano, so we need the 4.1. 4.2 is the same thing but in the opposite direction. It's the same with the 5.2, opposite direction. So that's good to know. So now I just need to wait about 5 minutes, catch this boat, and we're gonna go to Murano, the island of glass. This is where they make all of their glass for everything that they do. The reason that they actually moved all the glass makers away from Venice was for two reasons. One was a political reason. This is what I learned on the walking tour yesterday, is that because they could make glass that could see from far away, the politicians were a little bit worried about that, so they wanted them away from there, especially to keep the secrets of the shipbuilding safe. The other thing was that the glass builders actually use fire, and fire is very dangerous for a city like Venice because you could just burn the whole place down. So they moved them all to a different city. What's that? That's the 4.2, so that's not that boat. So they actually moved them to a different island, and by doing that they keep this island safe. But because the secrets of glass building are so secret, they didn't actually allow anyone to leave the island without permission. So, and if they did, it would be an act of treason. Wow, that's quite scary. So all the people that would be learning would have to either be born into it or, you know, have to be like an apprentice and learn the thing from there. So we're going to go and find out a bit more of that. So I think there's a glass museum on Murano, so we'll go and check that out. Let's go. Just saw this little boat up here, and it's actually something I wasn't expecting. It's an ambulance. Check it out. It's an ambulance. It's amazing. That's the 4.1. Let's catch it and go to Murano. I think that's Murano in the distance. Now that island over there is the island of the dead. Okay, so we're at Nova. This is the last stop before it leaves from Venice to Murano. But first, the first stop's going to be the island of the dead. This is where they bury all of the dead, because obviously there's no ground really on Venice, it's just water. So they bury everyone over there. So we'll be going and taking a look. We're not going to get off there, but we're going to go to Murano, which you can see in the distance over there. So let's go. Cemetery Island of the Dead. It's time for Murano. Okay, so we're told that this is a free entry for a glass factory. Don't know, let's go and have a look, see what it's all about. So, Murano glass. Let's take a look. So, went in there. It didn't look like a factory to me. It was more like just a shop that was trying to sell stuff to us. So, and they wouldn't really let me film, so I managed to get a few clips. That's fine. So, it's a 14-minute walk according to my map. And we're going to go and see a glass museum. But we'll have a look at the city along the way. Let's check it out. So all of these shops along this road are all selling glass. And they've got like glass blowing stuff, they've got like furnaces, and it's like you could see it. As a weekend, it's a Saturday today. I think a lot of the factories will actually be closed, so we're just going to go around, have a look, and see what kind of glass is on display. Smashing. This is the Glass Museum. Let's go in and have a look. What's good is that this museum is included in the Venice Pass. So let's see what they got. No video? Okay. Okay, so finished the museum. Now I'm going to catch the 4.2 from MUSEO stop. That's going to take me 2 stops to Faro. That's the idea. And from Faro, which is on Murano, we're going to go and catch number 12, which will take us to Torcella and Burano. That's the idea. Hopefully that'll work. Let's do it. Okay, so just left MUSEO, so 2 stops now to Faro. You really have to be quick getting on and off the boats. They are fast. They're really fast on changing. So the idea now, I'm going to try and see if I can see Torcello, Burano, maybe Lido, but we have to be back in the Rialto area of Venice because tonight at 7 p.m. we are doing a ghost tour. That's going to be fun. But yeah, so now we just need to get to Faro, and then I can catch the number 12. And that should be a long boat ride to the other island. So it is about nearly 2:30. Do we have enough time? We'll see. Let's find out. Okay, so got to Faro on Murano, and bit of a snag. Look at the queue. That's insane. But there's like so many different boats from here. Just wondering how this is going to happen. If I'm even going to be able to do it. The queue does seem to be moving quite fast though. But the queue just goes all the way down there. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the islands, but what I'm going to have to do is get into the queue. And by the time I get to the end of the queue, depending on how long this is going to take, we might just go back to Venice. So we'll see. Let's get in the queue. At the back of the line. How long is this going to take? All right, so it is 2:33. The time at. Place your bets. How long is it going to take? Let's find out. Okay, so I was waiting probably about 5, maybe 10 minutes, and suddenly they just started saying Burano, 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 and everyone just started running, and I was like, okay, let's go. So we ran with them, got in, and they just squeezed us all on the boat. Look how crowded it is. It's super crowded, and I managed to just squeeze on. As soon as I squeezed on, they closed the boat. I don't even know what boat number I'm on. I'm just hoping this is the right one. We're about to find out if we're going to the right place. Let's go. Okay, so first stop is Mazoboro. So some people should be getting off here, but we're still staying on. Another 2 stops to go. Because of the sheer amount of people, I think I'm going to probably skip Torcello and go straight to Burano. But Torcello is interesting. It's from the stories that I've heard, they built a church there so that they would feel protected against the plague and stuff, which is interesting. So what we'll do is I'll try and get some video of it as we're passing by, but then we'll go to the colourful buildings of Murano, the city of lace. So it turns out it didn't even stop at Torcello. It went straight to Burano. We're here. Number 1. Okay, that's cool. It's good to know. So we are at Burano. Let's take a look. Okay, so I just checked the times for the return. Got about 45 minutes here, so that's good. But I couldn't see the boat to Lido. I'm just seeing the boat back the way we came, which will actually take us to Nove, which is north of Venice. That's fine. So at least we would have seen Murano and Burano. So Lido is usually like a beach area, but it's March at the moment, so probably a beach might not be the best idea to go check out because it'll probably be dead. And Torcello, yeah, it's just a quiet town. So let's check out Burano and see what it's about. Also, I've heard that the Lace Museum is actually closed, so we're just going to be having a look around. Burano is famous for having really colourful buildings, and each one is coloured differently, so it looks really amazing.
but there's no restaurant.
It's gelato time. I decided to go for one of these ice creams, going for the sorbetto lemon. It's lemon sorbet. Amazing. Let's enjoy. Is that another Leaning Tower?
Bianco questo qua. Quello è bello perché le due tonalità.
Filomena! Filomena! Filo!
So it's 4 o'clock, and the only boats I'm seeing are back to Venice. Well,
Venezia qua.
that's not strictly true.
Ci sediamo?
Could go to Torcello, but I'm calculating by the time I get back to Venice, have a look around there, maybe even eat something, then it'll be time for the tour, so I don't want to be late for it. So let's get back to Venice and get ready for a ghost tour. So managed to get onto the boat. It was a rush. I knew the boat was about 6 minutes past 4. That boat was long full up way before that time. And I was like there for about 10 minutes and I could see the boat was there. It was totally full up. So I was near the front of the queue, so I had to wait another 20 minutes. And as soon as the other boat came and they opened the gates, it was like, I've never seen anything like it. It was just like hundreds of people just rushing to get in, pushing everyone out of the way. It was crazy. But I managed to get a seat, which is good. And as you can see, it's like super busy, but I've got a seat, which is nice. So I can relax, sit down, and enjoy the ride all the way back to Venice. So let's do that. I just want to point out that this is the off season as well. It's March. This is like before all the cruise ships and stuff come in. So this is supposed to be like not that many people around. And the boats are absolutely full. Everyone's rushing. So I can only imagine what this would be like during the summer. It would be like a war zone. But yeah, no, it's a good time to visit March. Oh, it's been about an hour back at Venice, getting off the boat now. Absolutely exhausted. I was like, falling asleep on the bus, on the water bus. Okay, so we're gonna go and try and find something to eat. Okay, so they've got a Casanova museum here in, I think it's called Cannavaro. I can't pronounce it. I keep pronouncing it wrongly all the time. But this area that we're in Nova. But I'm going to avoid that. I'm just absolutely knackered. What I want to do is sit down and eat. Now, Venice is known for its seafood. I want to go for not just seafood. I want to go for an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. We've got just under 2 hours before the ghost tour. So I need to charge up. So let's go for an all-you-can-eat buffet. If it's open, let's go. Oh, it's 5:30 and the buffet doesn't open until like 6:30. No! So I'm gonna have to see if I can find something else. Now, what I did notice, this was the road that I walked down at the end of the the adventure tour. And I know that they got a McDonald's, so I actually want to see what does a Venetian McDonald's look like. Let's go and have a look. We found a Venetian magic shop. Interesting, let's take a look. I'm in the magic shop and now I'm going to be seeing an amazing trick. Okay, we got these guys here.
Perfect.
Okay, we got a wizard, a Venetian wizard.
Open your hand. We have 1 joker, okay, and 2 joker, okay.
Okay.
Now you pick 1 card. Sorry,
Okay, I'll pick the top one.
Huh?
The top one.
No.
Oh, from there?
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let the joker here.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put the jokers there.
Now you sign this card on the face.
Okay. Andy.
Perfect. We close.
Oh, sorry.
Aria qua. Perfetto.
Okay.
Perfetto. Okay. Now we put the card in the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it in the middle.
And we close.
Yeah.
But the card go up. Is your
Okay.
card? No.
No, it doesn't have the sign
Because
on
we
it.
must use the joker.
Okay.
I take the first joker.
Yeah.
I put the first joker here, slow.
Yeah.
I take the second joker.
Yeah.
I put the second joker slow here.
Okay.
Just tap the finger, and now 1 card is in
Oh
the middle.
wow.
Your card.
Oh my goodness. Now that's magic. Thank you. That's cool.
This also is very, very easy.
That's cool. So what's the name of the shop? Tell us where it is.
Tutto magia.
And it's
Venezia.
Venice.
Venezia. There you go. If you want some magic, come on down.
Okay?
Okay.
Hard space, crabs, diamond.
What should I go for? I'm going to choose clubs. I'm going to go with clubs. Go on.
Okay, clubs.
Yeah.
Inside. I open.
Yeah.
The only clubs is turned.
What? What the
The
hell?
only this is blue.
I was so impressed with that I bought the trick and they taught me exactly how to do it. I actually bought 2 tricks. That was amazing. So I have got some Venetian magic. Wow. So I ordered a few things from McDonald's. It seems to be the classic stuff that you would normally get. So we've got a chicken wrap, got the classic Big Mac. Let's have a quick look. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Got an empty cup for some reason. Got that. And then I got an espresso. Now, what I did notice is that they do have some kind of cheesy bite things with bacon in it. But the main difference that I noticed, they've got fries with bacon, which I've never seen before. So it's like a kind of like a tray with fries and bacon in it. So that's different. Apart from that, everything else should be the same. Let's taste the burger and see if the Big Mac actually tastes like a Big Mac. Yep. Exactly the same. Pass the test. There we go. Big Mac was good. I enjoyed it. But I've noticed one thing. Let's have a look at the receipt. Wait a second. Ketchup. They charged me 25 cents for ketchup. Just tried the grilled chicken wrap. It's really nice. It's got like Italian herbs in it. It's really tasty. Totally recommend it. As the sun sets in Venice, we are walking towards the ghost tour. Will the ghosts and goblins and ghouls and ghosts come out to play tonight? I don't know, but I am interested in this kind of stuff, and I really want to find out more, kind of the spookier side, the less romantic, more spookier side of Venice. Will there be ghosts? Let's find out. So it looks like an old telecommunications building that's been converted into a department store. It's pretty cool. So it's a bit like Selfridges. Selfridges in Oxford Street, or something more like Macy's, maybe in New York. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, we need to go to the ghost tour. Find the ghosts and goblins, the ghouls and ghosts, and the Castlevania. Yeah, let's go. So really good, really nice shop, and a bit of a lifesaver. They've got a free toilet as well. Great. Right, time for the ghost tour. Okay, so to start the ghost tour, you've got to go to St. Bartholomew Square, and then you've got to go and find this statue. Oh, it's ghost time. Let's do it. I've got my ticket. There's a lot of people standing around, but I don't see who we need to talk to. It's about 7:15. You're welcome, you're welcome. And we're waiting for the ghost guy, but don't know who he is. So we've got to wait maybe another 10 minutes? Let's see. Okay, so in case you're wondering what ghost tour this is Venice Ghosts and Legends Walking Tour. The Venice Ghosts and Legend Walking Tour, which I actually booked through TripAdvisor, supplied by VETRO. So how much did this actually cost? Let's have a look. How much? I don't know. I can't even see the price. But it's let's see if it's going to be worth it. It should be. I really love ghost tours. I've done them like pretty much any city you go to. Do a ghost tour because you will learn stuff that they don't tell you on the normal tours, which is fun. Let's go check it out.
Michael, thank you.
So this is the ghost tour operator. So we're going to be doing with the lady.
Hi, your last name, guys.
I ain't afraid of no ghost tour. So far, lots of haunted stories, haunted alleyways. We were in the middle of a square and suddenly we just turned off into a haunted alleyway. Everyone disappeared. Oh my god. And now we're getting lots of stories about asylums and things. Amazing.
Well, long time ago, it seems Venice used to eat fish and drink prosecco, you know that?
So, I'm on the street of assassins. Whoa. I'm actually learning a lot of amazing stuff. But I'll go through with some of it with you later.
Where are the cats? This place is famous for black cats. Even if you're not staying there as guests, you're welcome. Walk in, climb the marble staircase you find on your right-hand side in the lobby. Right above my head. Get closer so you can see. You see that dark hole? So if you have the opportunity one day to visit a palace, because try one of the next days, come, ring the door. It's Alliance Française. Find an excuse.
So that was the end of the tour. I really enjoyed that. It was full of great information, and one of the bits of information that I really learned was, you know how in Italian they say palazzo for square, but in Venice they call it campo, and they said, why is it called campo? And it actually means field. And so I'm just checking which way to go. And campo, field. The reason that they're called campo is because they're usually outside a church. There used to be fields. There used to be graveyards. And when Napoleon came, he paved over all of them. Didn't even bother taking the dead guys out. Just paved over all of it and banned anyone being buried in the city for, hygiene reasons. Obviously, you don't want dead bodies mixing with the water that everyone's going to be drinking. And that's why now everyone is buried on the island of the dead, which you saw earlier in the episode. So there you go. Really interesting stuff. But the dead bodies are still there underneath the campos. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to head back. Maybe do a little bit of shopping tonight and hopefully try and get back to that seafood restaurant for an all-you-can-eat buffet. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go.
Ma è vecchissimo.
Buonasera, posso offrire un cioccolatino? Prego, abbiamo limoncello, caffè,
Try this out.
mango, limone,
See what this is like.
Prego.
It's a limoncello. It's really good. I'm gonna have to buy a box. So I've just walked to, I finally can pronounce it properly, Cannaregio. That's the district that we're in at the moment. And this is where the seafood restaurant is, I believe. It's also kind of the area where that adventure tour was. So it did the Venetian ghetto and then Cannaregio type of area. Yes, I can say it. This is the all-you-can-eat buffet, and it's called Zikia, and it's on like a main road in the Cannaregio area. It looks amazing. I want to go in and have a look. Italian. So they do Italian food, and they do kind of an Oriental, kind of Chinese and Chinese and kind of Japanese buffet, all you can eat, and on a weekend. That's the price. Pretty cool. The thing is, because we still had the McDonald's a bit earlier, I'm just too full, and I'm not going to enjoy it fully at the moment. So I might come back tomorrow after my day. So I think that's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow, where we will be going a little bit further afield and trying to explore some of the towns outside of Venice. Possibly Padua, possibly Verona. Let's go and check it out. It's going to be a very Shakespearean day. Let's go and join me tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. I found the locks of the Rialto Bridge. So a little update before we end the episode. I just went to one of the supermarkets, Co-op. Just bought myself a few things. Gonna make myself some more pasta and got some breakfast stuff for tomorrow. And paid for it, bought the stuff that I needed. I was about to leave. Security guard stopped me. He says, "I want to see your receipt." I was like, what the hell? So I showed him the receipt, and then he goes, "Ah, good. You paid for your shopping bag." I was like, what the hell? That's like 10 cents. And he would have kind of arrested me if I hadn't paid for the shopping bag, which I did. I thought, whoa, that's extreme. But there you go. So I always pay for everything, including the shopping bag, even if it's 10 cents. There you go. Good little lesson for you. Don't take chances. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Goodbye.